So, good morning and welcome to Manic Fishing. I'm out with my good friend Daniel Brackley, and I don't know if you remember in January I went out zander fishing with him. I think it was -4 conditions, and it was a pretty tough day. So Daniel wanted to come down and experience a bit of sea fishing. We're going to try and catch some wrasse. The tide's quite fast today. It's 7.3, so it's going to be challenging, but I had a couple yesterday. I come out and did a little bit of a recce yesterday, so we'll just have a try. We're in an area where we can get all different varieties of wrasse, so we've got ourselves set up with sort of a slow jig setup, like a little Texas rig. We're using size 4, just like a small, almost like a crab hook. I've got these Sakuma octopus hooks as well, but we're using a size 4, so we'll get the bigger ones, as well as hopefully the cuckoo and the Balian and whatever else. So we'll get ourselves set up. I think we're going to try some gulp. I've got some ragworm here. We've got this gulp bait. I think Daniel's got a lure set up on his stuff, so I'll just show you what he's going to try. I mean, this is all pretty new to you, this
Oh yeah, very much so. I bought some Alcricity. I know we're not going to use all of it,
but they'll all work, all of that stuff.
So I kind of just rigged mine on a jig head with one of our new ones, which is a curly tail, so I was assuming it was going to be like a little eel or something, so yep. I was going to give that a go, see how it goes. If not, then I'll have to switch to what you're doing, because obviously you know best.
Yeah, well, and I'll be honest with you, we're not drifting actually that fast here, so we might be okay. As I said, the tide is slowing down. Let's just clear that cursor. The tide's slowing down, we're in a nice area. And we'll just have a go. So I'm going to try with a little slow pitch first, I think, and just have a mess about with that. My other heavier rod seems to be, I had the reel serviced and it seems to be a little bit knackered, so I'm just going to go down with this little greeny 80-gram gigabyte one and just have a little play around, and we'll see how we get on.
Perfect.
So we'll just try. I'm going to go with a slow pitch to start with. And what my experience of wrasse fishing is that they are very predatory, and they you've got to really aggravate them.
Yeah. And
sort of bang on the bottom. They hate it, and I think they go not so much. I think it's more of a predatory thing that they try and. They don't like anything near them, so
we'll just missed one.
You had a bite?
Yeah, I just had a bite.
Don't catch one before me. That's not so. Yeah,
so I mean, a lot of people associate wrasse fishing with more shallow and kind of rock fishing. And
yeah, we're on rocky ground here.
Oh, okay.
So this is all like a rock area here. But this is, I mean, John kindly gave me this mark. Actually, let's just turn my AIS off. So I've got my AIS on. I've just turned that off so no one knows well, they can see where I am. But
and another one. Just missed that again. I don't know what it was, but it was something. We just had some fish higher up in the water, obviously bait fish or something.
Yeah, or they could be. You will get bass. I mean, so you can work the column. The wrasse generally tend to be on the bottom, but this is an area where you'll get bass, you'll get pollock, you'll get all sorts here. And see, we're barely moving, so
no, it's really nice. I got down quite quickly, so it's. Oh, there you go. Oh, good bend on that.
Yeah, it always looks better, I think, than what they because it's a quite a light rod.
So what weight rod is yours?
This is designed to get.
Oh, we got a double hookup.
Oh, great!
Excellent. One's not so
that's
big.
the target achieved.
Oh, excellent! Wow.
Right, now you go in, Skip, because he gets so excited.
Oh, I've got a squid.
Have you? Great.
Yeah.
We'll get that. We'll have that for bait. That's awesome. That's a cuttlefish.
Oh, cuttlefish. I beg your pardon.
Yeah.
There we go.
Well, let's get some photos of those. Right. Come on in, Skip.
Wow, that's a new one for me.
I've actually never caught a cuttle. I've had them before, and if you know with them, if you let them in the water again, they'll ink up and they'll squirt again. But that's excellent bait. This one back, and we're going to keep this cuttle because it's great for bait. It's ironic. I went to get some cuttle this morning for bait.
You just hold it behind its head.
I think so. I've never caught one. Now with a wrasse, what you do with a ballon, oops, that wasn't very good handling. Where that's popped out, you should slap them down. If you slap them, belly slap them, they revive. So that's a great start. Wasn't quite. One of them was what was intended, and the other one was a bonus. But I've never caught a
cuttle.
A cuttle. No.
What do you want me to do about that?
Well, I've got a deck wash here.
I say, do you want me?
So we can just. Have you only got trainers?
Yeah, these are waterproof trainers, so it's not a huge trainer, to be honest.
Yeah, so that must have been what it was grabbing then.
Must have been, yeah, because I had 2 or 3 hits, but I lift up and reset, you see, so I don't know if when you had yours, I then reset.
Yeah. So let's have another go. When I was in Costa Rica, they actually had a tool that they sort of stick, I think, up their arse, and it's like a tube, and it releases the air.
They call it fizzing, and basically what they do is they just put it just up the. You can get a. Oh, that was me. I'm knocking myself there, getting a bit excited. As you said, don't strike, and what did I do? Struck.
Well, you can with that one. You can. It's only when we do the on the wreck ones you just wind up.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Yeah, so they just pierce the bladder just so it can go back safely. That's basically what that fizzing is all about. Oh, there's fish on the bottom there.
Yeah, yeah. With the cuckoo wrasse, you dart them, and the corkwin. But with the ballon, they always sort of pop out. But John said. He's very experienced. He said just literally belly flop them, and it shocks them.
Yes, that's right.
And
so it's very similar to what we used to do with the Zander, and there's been a lot of debate: slow reeling, fast reeling, and I found sometimes you've got to just let them come up at their speed.
Yeah.
And normally 9 times out of 10 they find. Oh, we've got a lot of bait fish
at the top there.
Yeah.
So whether that's mackerel or not. I'll just come up a bit and then I'll drop down through the column.
Oh, there we go. Oh, yeah.
Nice.
That was off the bottom, that was.
Okay, let me just turn this bleeping off. Great.
Very small fish. It's not very big, whatever it is. Oh, wow. Oh, look at that little wrasse.
Oh, that's a cuckoo. Oh, that's fantastic. That's fantastic. That's what you want?
Yeah, that is definitely what I want.
So, awesome. So these are what we wanted. That's awesome.
Yeah, there you go. That was funny because that was very much a Zander kind of style. So I let it kind of get to the bottom, and it was almost like a dead stick. It was like just hanging near the bottom, and that's when it hit. So quite interesting. It's a very similar style to the kind of Zander fishing that we used to do of old, if you know what I mean.
Yeah. So this is like a more of a vertical jigging, you know, than
exactly that.
I mean, if that tide was starting to move, then what I generally do is sort of flick it up the front of the boat, work it, and then I'll work it back in the tide and just keep letting the line out. So sometimes you're a good good 100 yards away from the boat. Sometimes.
Oh yeah, it's how we we used to have to run a drogue just to slow us down on those little boats. Obviously, you know what it was like.
Yeah.
And it's at really bad times when the wind was going, we were drifting at 1 mile an hour in 60 grams. We couldn't feel the bottom.
No.
Yeah, it was incredible. So this was kind of bliss for me, if I'm brutally honest with you.
Yeah, I mean, Adam was, like some of these, we were catching these poutings on, which you don't really want. It's almost like the plague of the fish, and he was absolutely made up with it. But he was catching them on these dear little
micro jigs.
Yeah, well, yeah, with a size, I don't know, size 2 or something. Real fine stuff. He showed me, and because obviously I'm used to feeling that thump on the bottom.
Yes,
he taught me a different way, and I've had that 5 to 28 for a long time, and he just sort of taught me a different way of looking at it, and it's just opened my eyes up really to a different.
But that's what I mean. That's what I kind of miss in my kind of fishing. If I'm brutally honest with you, is like we're all so competitive that we don't really share a lot, and we don't really go out with a lot. Oh, just missed something there. And we don't tend to go out a lot with each other.
No.
So I tend to feel like sometimes I lose out on stuff that potentially others, and vice versa. The same kind of situation for them with me, because there's things that I learned, but it's so secretive in the predator kind of scene that we're all trying to gain the upper hand. We all want that next little secret, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh, nice. Well, it's a really good bend in that.
It always looks better. I've just come off, I think.
Oh. Huh. Isn't it?
I mean, I'm primarily I am a lure fisherman, but I do like, so we get smooth hounds come in, which are great fun, and you fish them on harbour crab.
Yeah.
They go, so that's all free bait. You put a pot down, and like that cuttle, that's a perfect size for catching conger. So you're in there.
Oh, as I say,
I think it's cuttle grabbing it.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking it is. Yeah, interesting, really.
Yeah, I don't know whether you you strike them and you'll get the hook in them, or you.
Oh, I don't know, because I mean, when we had it on the deck, it was like searching round and it was touching bits and pieces, and when I had it in my hand, it was like looping round. So I don't know if it's like just touching it with the tentacles or what. But yeah,
because we get quite a lot of. Well, we did last year. We had loads of squids, and I put them all back. Oh, that's better, isn't it?
It's just a lighter rod. I think it's another cuttle. I could be wrong.
If it is, put it in the net and then let it squirt. So once it's squirted once, then it'll fill itself up with ink. So if you put it in the landing net and then out and hold it out, it'll, once it's shot its ink, it won't do it again.
Yeah.
It literally, it'll only do it once, and then it
squirted water, but that's about it. I thought, oh no, it's going to nail me, but it didn't.
So that if once it's done his thing, if he's going to do his thing,
that's pointed right at me.
Well, he might not.
But it's when I touched it that it did it the last time. So I don't know.
Let's see. Yeah.
Oh yeah, you see, they've been nipping that and biting that back end. So I just tried something a little bit different. It was. Yeah, look, now he's priming up.
Yeah.
So that's amazing. So they have actually been eating the end. I mean, this is a bait that obviously is from a different manufacturer than Rapala, but I've been using a BMC jig head, 18 gram. But, oh, look at it. It's like proper glowing up, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's going to squirt right this way.
You're
a brave man.
Put him there for a minute and just let him see if he wants to squirt. And then I know that with squid, once they've shot, and then so he might go in the bag now. So do you want to? We'll get a little pic of him, shall we? I mean, you get them quite big.
There we go.
That's it. And as long as he doesn't get back water again, that's him done. Yeah, so what I think we'll do, if we move round again then, shall we?
Yeah.
Now we know where we're going. So we've just turned back round. I've come to an area where I wanted to go to start with, but we got the first drift line. But at the minute, it's pretty good.
Yeah.
Targets achieved with bonus cuttle. I'll say I've never ever caught one. I've hooked them, but they've always fallen off.
So obviously, Mark, we're doing two completely different things, which is kind of interesting. You're using a slow pitch jig, is that correct?
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, just a little 60-gram green thing with a single assist hook, and I'm just banging that. They seem to like green and yellow.
Yeah.
Is what the wrasse sort of. I don't know why, but that's what. And as I said, we've got these weights made up here, which I'm going to try in a bit, with a short snood, and that's what John swears by. That's what the match anglers swear by.
Well, interesting. It's like when they kind of do studies on association colours that disappear in water. Obviously, red's the very first one. Yeah, we use quite a lot of red stuff in our kind of fishing and stuff. But in reality, our green, our chartreuse, as should I say, is most probably the best, especially for depth, because apparently it shows more in a white colour under you.
Does it? Yeah.
Yeah. So,
I mean, I've got quite a lot of these glow leads, and whether they do, whether they don't. I mean, John swears by those. I picked them up this morning. He said that's honestly what he would use.
Okay.
Especially because he's out with the likes of all the England team, and that's what they want. They want these little Godzillas and all these little ones, the cuckoo like you caught.
Yeah.
Ballons are quite common, and there's a reef.
Hey, there we go. So I kind of switched my bait a little bit. I'm trying something that almost looks like what I would class as like a wormy style, maybe. So it's quite interesting.
So that's something that you don't want, really. That's a pouting. So
okay, pouting. Is that the one that Adam was on about? That he
yeah.
I should imagine with light fishing gear, it's really enjoyable.
Yeah, there's some big ones. That's sort of life. They use that up here. There's that's Beachy Head, and that's renowned for bass.
Okay.
But the tide literally would be 3.5, 4 knots now around there. But they live bait them on about an 8-foot trace.
Oh really?
Well, almost like that boom affair we've got there, and just wind up 6 times and just hold it.
Gotcha.
And that's all they do. But
so obviously you tend to prefer the lure side of things. If you were going to do your bass and stuff like that, how would you approach that?
It's exactly the same as this, really, with the slow pitch. But instead of using them, I would go for.
Yeah, there we go.
Great.
It's a little one, but
yeah, I would go for these.
Okay, like an eels kind of style.
Yeah, sand eel. So, and I like the weedless because it's not going to snag.
Oh, look, I've got the same as you.
All right, okay.
They're interesting, completely engulfed in its mouth. So, that's really cool. So it shows that even our kind of predatory methods do kind of work. You know what I mean? It's what I find really frustrating about kind of lure fishing is sometimes it's very specific. Oh, he's got some teeth on him.
Yeah. See, we can put a another setup up with a like that with a bit of cuttle on, and just leave it over the side for bream, and literally bream hook themselves. You don't have to strike bream. But if we go onto a wreck, what you'll find is that
you kind of get snarled up a bit.
Well, the pouting are at the bottom and the bream lay above the top. So generally, when you hit the bottom of the wreck and you go up about sort of, I don't know, about 8 turns or whatever, normally about 8-10 foot above the wreck, and just drift across it, and literally you'll get big bream. I normally go down to Littlehampton, which is about a 2-hour run from here to the Kingsmere Reef, and I get them about 3-4 pound down there.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, and they're fantastic fighting.
Yeah, I know a lot of people that really swear by the sea bream. They kind of
and you can catch them on a lure.
Yeah. Oh, just lost one there. It was dead funny because I put this rod in the last minute thinking 21 gram wasn't going to be enough, but really. It's not bad, and I mean it's nothing over the top. This is just a standard Akuma finesse rod, so it's like anything that I can use for my like perch fishing. There we go. Oh, and that was off. And I think that's, you know, sensitivity wise, I kind of like it. As you're saying, I mean, I'm using that other one, which is about 40 grams. That's a proper, I mean, jigging.
I've had a 13.5 pound pollock on this actually. Oh, wow. On these bend in two, you know, but that's what they're designed for. But I mean, all of these, I mean, these are the 10 root ones that I use. But they're that feels a little bit better.
Oh yeah.
So so there's 5 to 28, and then there's the 20 to 60, but it's more of the vertical jigging. One will do sort of up to 60, one will do about 120, and then there's a mastiff there, which I'll be honest, I use that for toad fishing sometimes.
Gotcha.
It's great fun. That's a nice little pattern.
Oh wow, that's lovely. Oh yeah, there we go.
Yeah, so it's not a massive, but it's
still a lovely fish.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know if you can photo him for me.
Of course I can, sir. Not a problem at all.
Right, fantastic, and we'll slap him back because he's
blowing up a bit.
Yeah. So if you literally, and they just literally shoot straight off. So I was just going to have a little switch around then and then try something different, and then you.
Well, I think they in the area. It's just a case of just antagonising them, isn't it? Really.
So I'm just going to switch around. This is just my own little setup. This, I think I'll get away with it, but it's only a size 4 hook, and I've got some gulp here, and I'm going to try one of these. I've had this packet for years and never used it. God, smells of it, but that's sort of the size that.
Oh yeah, really small. It's
yeah.
Like what is it?
Well, it's almost like a ragworm.
Yeah.
To imitate. So I'm just going to thread that on there, I think, and just a little bit. So it's just sort of like that. And we'll try that. Just bounce that.
So my lure's not been effective now, so I'm going to have to get my secret sauce out. I can't show you, Mark. You know, this is can't let you see the tricks of the trades of what we get up to. Shh, just don't tell them. Right?
So do you think this might work in the sea? Who knows?
Don't know. I think this particular one we based it on a pheromone.
Yeah.
So I'm not sure if it's. I mean, there's a lot to be said about it. Pheromones, do they work? Don't they work? I mean, we can go into debation all year round about it, to be honest. But I think at times it does produce bites without a shadow of a doubt, and I think it's more masking the smell of maybe the plastic more so than the actual what we're thinking it's doing, if you know what I mean.
Because I mean that gulp is infused in something, isn't it? I mean, I know Dave swears by this gobble, and I've sort of, the jury's out. I mean, especially on a slow jig, because it's moving so fast. I don't think they're going to get the smell.
Yeah. So I
think on a lure possibly it will.
Slow. So because I'm a bit slower than you on the lure, I'm just thinking offering a bit of scent trail in the water.
So I'm actually going to switch back to my lucky slow jig again. We've come back onto this ground. We're sort of drifting slightly different because the tide's starting to turn. So, as I said, at the minute it's not too bad, is it? I think if it starts to pull, I have got a bonus reef. it's about 8-9 miles down the road there, but it's sort of bass central, and should get loads of bass there. But every time I mention it,
people have a go.
They don't seem to be there. When I go down there, on my own, there's literally hundreds of them, and then you tell people, and you go down there, and they're not there, but their chances are they will be.
Oh, hello. I don't know if that was you or a fish. Definitely a few bangs. Oh, yay. They definitely do get a really good fight on that rod.
I mean, you'll get them much bigger than this.
Oh, and I missed that one. Just see your little tabs.
And there you go.
Oh.
Slap him back in again, because he's popped out a little bit. Got quite hard mouths.
Oh, there we go. Oh, yeah.
Great.
So I've very much used that exactly like I would zander fishing. So that's quite interesting, to be fair.
So is that on a...
Yeah, that's curly tail again.
And has that got the additive?
Yeah, it does. But, I mean, has that additive now washed off? I don't know, but, you know, it's...
If you want a net?
No. Thank you. So we do have it.
Oh, great.
There we go.
Let's get a picture of that then, with you with that.
And obviously you got their lovely little gnashes.
Yeah. Yeah, so it doesn't... I don't think it's... they're taking a lure and a jig, aren't they?
Yeah, so this, you know, I mean, this is what I find really interesting. As I say, I was very green on it, but that kind of fish there for a second, I kind of paused it just a split second,
yeah,
and then and that's when it hit, and it's exactly how I would have fished it for zander, which is, you know, it's really interesting for me to kind of gauge that.
Yeah.
What you want to target.
Really.
I
mean, like when we were zander fishing, it was like a vast open. They could be anywhere. We're here with sea fishing. You're pretty much, you've got rock areas, reefs, and wrecks, so you know where they're roughly going to be. You've not got to scour around like we did on the lake, searching for. I mean, I don't know how many are in that lake, but. You know, it's like, oh, there's one there, and I found it really, you know, I was nervous anyway about it, and it was like slowly, and it's like, Christ, I can't go any slow because I'm used to, you know,
really burning. Yeah. So like it's.
I didn't know what to expect. I was expecting almost sort of like you see this thing Simon Gibson throws out this massive great rubber. That's what I was sort of thinking we were doing, plugs and whatever else, you know. I didn't know what to expect, really.
Yeah, I mean, zander fishing it can be a very fine art, I find. It's like it's either extremely easy, or it's going to be one of those days where everything is just against you. The kind of style that I'm doing, which what I'd class it as sharp shooting, is quite a fine, unique art. Not a lot of people can do it. It's, you know, a lot of people think, oh yeah, no, I can see the fish, I can catch it, it's not a problem. Live is absolutely amazing, you know. It's just because you see a fish doesn't mean you're ever going to catch it.
I mean, literally, we were watching them, and they were coming up, looking at it, and you think it's over it, it's covered it, it's got it,
and then it just turns away.
Yeah.
And it's
see, I was almost tempted to, and you said, "Oh no, you never go underneath them." And I thought, well, perhaps it, you know, should you go underneath it, or you know, almost, you know, it was almost like we were tapping it on the nose, but you want it almost a few inches above it, so it comes up and takes it, isn't it?
Yeah. I don't know what it is about zander. You know, when we in the early days of when we're using the A scope as well, is if we saw a fish up in the column and we burn our lure up to get back on top of it, that's it. We'd never have a chance at that fish.
No,
it was cooked. That definitely had a bit of scent on.
Yeah.
So I don't know if that made a difference, but as soon as I put it on, I've had a few hits on it, so it might be something to it.
Big pouted. Yeah.
Right, so you definitely know that colour works. I'm going to have a play with a green colour, so I could test our theory out, man.
Yeah, yeah.
And I'm not doing much difference, other than I'm going to change to the Crush City curly tail in chartreuse and see if that colour makes that much of a difference.
Yeah. Yeah, he says that the yellow, they seem to like it, and the yellow bead as well, you know?
Yeah. Well, it's always been, especially for Zander, chartreuse has always been one of those colours that has just been absolutely up there with.
I mean, like with pollock, they seem to like an orangey, an orange colour.
Yeah,
And there you go, look, straight away.
Yeah, just shows you, right? It's you know, sometimes we make it hard for ourselves.
Straight away. As soon as that touches the bottom, that.
Oh yeah, nice.
Lovely one. He's engulfed it a little bit. Oh. Ah, fantastic. Great. There you go. And he's flopped off, so that's great. That's not what I wanted.
There we go. Oh, hello. Oh,
Something better?
yeah, that's better. So I copied you, unfortunately. I kind of gave in. And I put a little bit of ragworm on just the 18-gram jig head that I've been using. And it got hit pretty much
straight away, yeah.
Which is quite interesting. I mean, it's...
I think probably the scent as well, you know, blood coming out.
Yeah.
So do you want a net?
No. Thank you. Look at that.
Oh, that's a better size.
And hooked really, really well.
Yeah, let's get a picture of that.
Oh. Unfortunately, you won't.
Oh, okay. We got it on camera.
Oh, there you go. And there we go. So yeah,
Rag is
it's definitely not a big fish, but it's interesting though. I mean, I know you kind of got your boom going on. I just got a plain jig head.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, it's a very small fish, but we only had a small bit of rag left on that, which we still do. So
yeah, I mean, this is the way that these. I've never done it like this. I normally, as I said, I normally just really try that slow jig. But
yeah.
John sort of said that this is how there is match anglers, the Ray Barons and the other such. And what they'll do is they'll have another 9 inches up, so I'm straight in there.
Yeah. Great explosive fish to catch.
The only thing I don't like about this is they seem to be getting deep, quite deep hooked.
Yeah. You want me to come give a hand again? You got that one.
Straight back he goes. Right, so we've just moved ourselves back over to a... Right, so we've just come down to a little reef. We're going to try, the tide was pulling a bit where we were. I'm going to go with this weedless drift. It is a little bit of a grabber, this, but it's not too bad.
Themselves at times.
There you go.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Finally. See, Skip, you should have faith in me.
Oh, a little pollock. No?
That's a codlin, I think.
Oh yeah. Oh.
Yeah. That's a little codlin. Would you believe that? That's my life. Oh, let's get a little photo of him. He looks a bit scabby, doesn't he? Yeah. Oh, I think my phone's in the front there. Sorry.
Alright, no problem. That's it. Yeah, there you go.
Well, would you believe it? Little codling. Yeah, I mean, maybe if we can scratch around, just pick the odd fish off here and there, but I'm sure if we get back around that area where we were, we will have a bit more action. So we'll try, perhaps we'll run over this one and see if we can see anything. To save wasting time, just keep drifting over it if we can see something, and then we'll drop back on them. Be nice to see a ball of a fish, you know, and then we'll. Oh, yeah, great. Oh, that's better. That's a bass. Look, show me up now. There's me saying, let's net it if it.
Yeah.
Do you want to net it?
Yes,
Don't lose it.
Yeah, no, it's taking it really good.
Yeah.
Good, buddy.
That's a pike landing there.
Yeah, I know.
Well, I'll be honest with you, I had the Savage Gear one and it kept breaking, so. Oh, great. So let's get a photo of him. Oh, there you go. I was just about to say, oh, let's go. No, Skip, come on, here. Skip, in there, in. Yeah, he loves the bass. Show that to that camera. Oh, that's a nice one, isn't it? So that's probably a keeper there.
Yeah, nice little fish. There you go.
That's what you want, isn't it?
Yeah. And so that's
So let's stay here for a minute.
so that's on a Crush City 4-inch
Oh, okay.
shad. So just on a fine jig head.
Yes, so I've got all those. Well, I've got all these gulp ones as well. You know, these are what Robbie sort of swears by, and you connect them up. These sort of things. These.
Yeah.
I've never tried them. A slack water. There you go.
Hey.
That feels,
That's a nice good fish.
that feels better.
Come on, calm down.
What's up, Skip? You can't see this one. It's swimming towards me a bit.
On the net.
Yeah, I don't want to lose it. Got him?
Yeah.
Great. Yeah, nothing massive, but at least it's
Bit of fun.
yeah.
Nice.
Try and get him sensibly. Yeah, so only a little schoolie, but it's something. Come on to a different reef here now, and I'm actually going to swap rods, and I'm going on with a. I think I'm going to go on with a 140. I'm going to try this one. I've never tried this one, so I'm going to try this on my heavier rod because I know the tide will be moving faster. This is a real grabber. This, if you have got a weedless, weedless is the way.
Around or not?
I think so.
Got it?
Yeah, that's one.
Jesus.
Mate, that's nice. So that's a nice one. That's a nice bass. So we don't want to be losing this one. But make sure it's got a line to take if it wants it, because you don't want to be losing it. So we're giving it a little bit more slack just to, so it can take. The beauty of this reel is I can wind and it can take. So I'd rather play it slowly. Can you net this?
Of course I can. Yeah.
I think it's.
I wasn't sure how close it was.
It's right under the boat. Yeah, this side.
Oh, there we go. Proper back. Oh no, pollock. Oh, wicked. Great fish.
Yeah. Yeah,
That's
that's alright. Yeah. Oh, great. Yeah, that's alright. It's not bad for on here.
That is a mega.
Yeah. They're babies really for what I catch, but they're great.
But I'll be well shot for that.
Yeah. Would you
yeah, of course
get a photo? Okay, nice pollock. Use that other one. That is a heavy rod, that one. Yep, that's it. That's nice.
What, the white one or
that middle one is a heavy duty. That'll take those big shads, and you can lose them all day long, and then big shads will work. Yeah, that's a nice one there. That's a bass.
On the net?
No. Get in, Skip. No. No. Hopefully he hasn't buggered my thing up. Let's see if I can get a pic of him. You got your phone on you, have you?
Yeah.
Sorry, it's a bit of pain.
No, it's fine. I just don't want to put stuff in or lose a rod like I nearly did mine.
Hopefully I'm not going to lose the... Just move round again. Still keeping hold of the lucky one. So we're probably going to call this our last drift. It'd be nice to end on a fish and not a reef.
Yeah. Jeez, that's what happened to me.
I'm paying attention. I think we'll call it then, Dan, shall we?
Yes, sir. No problem.
Well, we're going to head in. Well, I hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks very much to Daniel for coming out and returning the favour of me coming up to you. Hope you enjoyed it. We did try and do the best we could under the circumstances, and I think you got the hang of it anyway, didn't you?
Yeah, I think it was a nice way that we had contrasting ideas that you know, anything's possible out here really, and I think there's no right or wrong way to get out and have a good day on the water.
No, that's right, and we did have a good day.
Yeah,
Thanks
definitely.
very much for coming down. Thanks for watching Manic Fishing. See you on the next one.